The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What up, Trav Nation? I'm your middlest brother, Big Dog Woof, Travis McElroy.
Really you ate on that one, King.
Thank you. I've been having a lot of allergy issues, and I was trying not to cough in the middle of my intro.
I think those allergy issues are making you eat, King, the way you talk and the way that you put emphasis on words.
I love to eat kings. I eat the rich for breakfast.
I'm the young Griffin McElroy.
And I already introduced myself, but I am so proud to be part of the woke left that is ruining comedy.
Yeah, we did it.
Hey, guys, did you see that Jerry Seinfeld?
Justin, that was the most Jay Leno-ass setup I've ever seen. Hey, y'all seen this thing about Jerry?
Yeah, it's meta. Griffin, it's meta commentary.
Okay.
Meta commentary.
Sorry. I didn't realize it was meta, Justin.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Seinfeld said
incredibly topical, hip with it, comedian, finger on the pulse of the nation,
Yes.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Thank you for your gifts, Mr. Seinfeld.
Popular, beloved 70-year-old man, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
This is the quote that everybody's been so excited about in an interview with The New Yorker. Nothing really affects comedy. People always need it. I'm with you. They need it so badly. And
go off.
And they don't get it. It used to be you would go home at the end of the day. Most people would go, oh, Cheers is on. Oh, MASH is on. Oh, Mary Tyler Moore is on. All the Family is on. You just expected there'll be some funny stuff we could watch on TV tonight. Well, guess what? Where is it? This is the result of the extreme left and PC crap and people worrying so much about offending other people. This man, I know, does transcendental meditation 2 times a day for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And at the end of one of those, he was like, all right, I am at complete.
I'm in those deep ocean thoughts. I'm an astronaut in the ocean right now.
I came back up and it turned out that the woke PC is ruining comedy. Nothing is on TV anymore.
Well,
Mr. Seinfeld, Brendan Lee Mulligan single-handedly is making enough content to keep an entire
What more do you
nation
need,
fed.
sir?
We're out here making fucking 8 shows a day, Jerry.
This is okay. There's so many wild, but I can't get over that all of his references for comedy on TV are like 60 years out of date.
Not gut. I love Mary Tyler Moore show as much as the next person. Not a gut buster necessarily.
But even
Jeremy.
then, like this is a man who made a comedy show in the 90s and 2000s.
Griffin, you need to actually be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, put some respect on her name, please.
Mary Tyler Moore is one of the all-time greats.
It's
for
a
sure.
fucking funny ass show too.
I'm saying
really funny.
All-time greats for sure, but there's funnier shit
notable
on TV now that makes me like actually
Does
bust
he not
the
know
fuck
that
up.
streaming services exist? Is
well,
he talking
must-
about TV in the literal, I'm assuming, tube TV with the references he's
made? He must know they
made?
exist, Trav, because he's out there fucking pushing the envelope on Netflix with a movie about how Pop-Tarts were invented.
Nice.
Fuck, dude!
Yeah, that's
Calm down there,
bleeding
Lady
edge.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Shit!
And the woke left is out here like, Pop-Tarts? Fuck off.
The snowflakes are going crazy about this. They love toaster
They've whipped up into a blizzard over here. These
the SJWs, the strudel justice warriors are out here. The SJWs are out here like, no, man, make it about strudel, not Pop-Tarts, and they're so angry about it.
I got the idea that the man who made the Bee movie thinks that the problem with comedy is that no one's out here really
now you're the one who's on thin ice. Now you're the one walking on a razor's edge without realizing it. Be very careful, my friend. You are in a precarious...
I'm just saying, if he thinks it's really so important to be really pushing everybody's...
Transgressive, yeah.
The job of the jester is to turn a mirror to the face of the king and say, you're all bees, and I'm a bee.
And everybody wants to fuck the bee, be honest.
And everybody wants to have sex with bees.
Be honest.
I'm the jester. That's what you're afraid to hear. King.
For what it's worth, I don't know that Jerry wrote the Bee movie. I'm pretty sure he just starred in it. Oh, shit.
I bet it's the kind of thing, Griffin,
There's
where
no way
nowadays,
him.
when he shows up, you hand him some talking points for the script. And you're like, Jerry, no one's more of a bee man than you.
Yeah.
He shows up in Bee Face, which we have a lot of problems with, but they know that he's in the mind space to just freestyle all the lines.
We can talk as much shit as we want. Obviously, the three of us are just trying to sort of notice me senpai over here with Mr. Stein. Like, we're all
Jerry
begging.
Senpai?
We're all Jerry Senpai. We're just begging for those scraps. Notice us, recognize us, please.
I don't want. I'd actually
with
rather
your special
not Jerry
credit cards.
Seinfeld.
Take me on a ride in one of your
I don't
cool
want Jerry
cars.
Seinfeld to know who I am. That's
actually a good point. That would do way more fucking harm than good at this point.
It would be so weird to know that Jerry Seinfeld knows who I am and might have an opinion on me.
There's just no way. It's just, it's so infuriating that if you believe this is what comedy should be doing, the problem is the woke left. Okay, Jerry, thank you. No one has a bigger megaphone than you. If you want to be pushing this, nobody's got a bigger megaphone. Here's your megaphone, Jerry. What are you going to do with it? Okay, everybody, step back. Jerry's going to put us all on blast. I'm going to drive around with my friends and get coffee.
Transgressive.
Wow. Damn, Jerry, slow down, dog.
You used to get home from your job and Becker would be on TV waiting for you, and the woke left took Becker away from us.
I mean, listen, guys.
What are you talking about, man?
You guys can sit here and talk shit about Gerald Seinfeld's point. Name a comedy that's come out in the last 10 years.
That's a good point, Travis. You can't.
Well, now wait. They adapted the Twitter feed shit my dad said into a show starring William Shatner.
That's one.
That's one. That's one.
That was good.
That's one. That's the one comedy.
Man with a Plan. There was
okay. That's two.
Anything Tim Allen. I feel like Tim Allen. Hey, listen, Joel McHale, I know, has gotten a lot of bites at the apple. You should check Joel's IMDb. He may have more than his fair share back there.
That's true.
Okay, so that's some comedies. Joel McHale's in there, but no one's making comedies anymore. And like Jerry Seinfeld watched the last episode of Big Bang Theory and saluted and turned off his TV forever. And he was like, "That's the last one.
That's the last TV show."
I'm going down with this ship.
Do you guys remember when we finished doing...
Bury me!
Do you guys...
Bury me on the Big Bang Theory set! I've paid $20 million to fill with concrete! This is my tomb! I'll die here with comedy forever!
Do you guys remember when we made the MBMBaM TV show, and after we finished filming, the woke left came into the studio and was like, sorry guys, this one's not gonna, we're gonna destroy CISO because of this.
It's too powerful.
Too powerful. Gotta get him.
Can we have it? No.
We're
gonna sell it to a bunch of...
To be fair, they did tell us a lot of the problem had to do with Jonah Ray's show. It wasn't, they were like, you guys are kind of transgressive, but he's got a fake travel show. We got to shut that down.
Yeah.
We got to shut that shit down.
Yeah, God, they're so fickle.
The woke left is out here canceling Un-Sheldon, canceling Big Bang Theory. Oh my God. Woke left.
I was going to do a character this week called Ever-Sheldon, and he's a Sheldon that
That's
has
cool.
escaped the bounds of linear time.
Yeah.
So he's neither old nor young. He is
Yeah.
ever present.
He just is, has, and always will be.
I was
couldn't figure out the
I was
costume.
I was thinking of Ur-Sheldon, which I think he is like a stone tablet. That has some of Sheldon's like personality traits written.
I know
written
we've
down
done
on
this
it.
before, but I don't think I've ever pitched this young Sheldon
okay,
version.
great, Trav.
The Un-Sheldon.
Ooh, that's cool too, Trav.
Yeah. If
Is
the
that
Un-Sheldon
reality?
comes in contact with a Sheldon, it undoes them.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It's like antimatter, the Un-Sheldon.
Do you think
Every
we
Sheldon exists in defiance of the Un-Sheldon's
Un-Sheldon,
will.
yeah.
You know that as much fun as we have with this bit, I guarantee you some permutation of this conversation, like, okay, guys, young Sheldon is ending. There has to be some other fucking Sheldon we can carve
Yeah,
out
they've
here.
been
There has
teasing,
to
they've
be.
been dangling that carrot over our snouts for some time now, huh? Yeah, young
I
Sheldon's
hope
got to end soon. You guys got any jokes? Just kidding. One more season. Thanks for the free advertising, idiots.
I think I can guarantee you the last episode will end with a shot of him opening a button down, and inside of it is his Flash logo t-shirt, his beloved Flash logo t-shirt, and finally the transformation is complete. There is no gap.
I'm afraid to make this prediction because I've learned I'm too powerful, and I'll cover that in a second. But it's going to be given to him as a gift from Leonard. Leonard will give him the Flash
Okay.
T-shirt,
Yes.
and that's the
Don't
thing.
know who that is.
I was
The other
enjoying Brothers Gate episode 1, available on the YouTube McElroy Family channel now, because I like the content that we make. I think it's good and transgressive, and the woke left is trying to stop it.
This is kind of 3 different intros.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
this is
that.
cool.
We're
This
giving a
kicks
lot of
ass.
bang for your buck.
And in the suggested videos was a supercut of every time we've talked about Frasier on this show, and it was about
man.
53 minutes long.
No way.
So almost an entire episode's worth of our 711 episodes.
Hey, Trav, next week, I think we should absolutely
Just air that.
just air our Frasier
Oh my
special.
gosh.
Best of Frasier discussions. But in it, we were talking about rebooting Frasier, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I talked about in this one, now Frasier Crane has to go live with his son, and he's the
Holy
dad, and we
shit,
bump it
Trav.
all one down.
Really?
I'm pretty
I
sure
know.
that's what it is.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
I
what
think
it
that's
is.
what happened in it. Amazing.
One last thing, not to talk about Frasier more, but I'm gonna.
4th intro?
Yeah,
or
I
is
can't
this
remember if I've
part
talked
of
about
the
This
third
is
show.
intro?
3B, I feel like.
But at this year's
Asterisk.
Sketchfest, I did a show with an actor who had been on the Frasier reboot, and she talked about that the crew just was like, oh man, Kelsey Grammer just knows Frasier inside and out. And not just like the character, but like the universe of Frasier. And apparently the props department, the set department, costume writers, they'll run things by Kelsey Grammer and he'll just be like, that's Frasier.
That's
not
cool.
Frasier.
He's like the Frasier ombudsman.
Yeah, he's like, that's not Frasier.
I like that.
Those wine glasses, that's
Yeah.
not Frasier.
I don't know if you've ever seen clips of Mr. Grammer outside of his Seattle studio.
I've seen the
apartment
one.
of him falling off the stage. It's very good.
Yeah.
If you can find any clips of his short run stand-up career or any video of this man existing outside of the context of Frasier, I believe you will come to discover that he's just kind of Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason that Kelsey Grammer kicks so much ass at Frasier is he's kind of Frasier. Like, he is kind of Frasier.
He's Frasier.
Frasier.
And I'm not even saying he's in like a deep who's that actor who always goes ham on that shit?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis shit. I'm saying that like he found
Who's that actor? Who's that actor
yeah.
who always goes ham on that shit for 1,000 points? Who's that
I
actor
said it.
Travis
according to
got
this,
it.
always goes ham on that shit? And Travis is like, oh yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
Here's
he knew.
the actor that
Hey,
always
Justin,
goes
fifth
ham
intro.
on that.
Fifth intro. One time, Griffin and I played, I think it's Scattergoat, whichever one where you pass the thing back and forth and you have to name the thing. Griffin and I are terrifyingly good at it.
It's really, really quite weird to behold. Anyway, he's just kind of Frasier IRL is all that I'm saying. So
That's Frasier.
That's Frasier to me.
That's
that's
Frasier.
another chuck this 6 minutes on the fucking pile of Frasier content.
Well, we got to
that
get
we've
to a
given
full
this world.
hour for
we gotta.
for monetization.
Right.
Young Frasier is another one they
man.
canceled. Woke left. I think. I don't know if it's
God
still
dang
running.
It, they done got us again.
They got him.
Let's get into it. Let's help people.
15 minutes, Jesus
Let's do our
Christ.
frigging jobs for once.
Let's go.
I work. Griffin, what do you mean 15 minutes? That's
Sometimes
not stalling.
Griffin doesn't like the amount of content we make within.
No,
the
it's
show.
just
Like,
it surprises me. It surprises me sometimes how long we can run on how long a train we can run on Frasier and Sheldon and
Seinfeld.
and Seinfeld. It's I guess they do provide.
I work in a shared office in a library.
Good
My
job.
supervisor gets fresh eggs
close.
delivered here weekly from a local farm. Yesterday, the eggs appeared on her desk as usual, but she is out on maternity leave. Should I leave them on the desk for her return? Should I throw them out? Should I send them back to the local farm? I don't want them to rot, and I wouldn't want them to go to waste. I don't know where she lives, so I can't take them to her either. What exactly should I do?
I don't like the fact that eggs are in a library.
Huh.
That doesn't
Speak
make
on
mu-
that.
It's just not where they kind of go. Eggs is a farm thing or a restaurant thing, but I don't go to the library
Fridge thing?
a fridge thing. Yeah, but the library has books and magazines.
Well, they're
and-
not okay. You don't check the eggs out, Griffin. They're not.
No, I
setting
know
up-
that. I know that.
Yeah,
It's just,
but like the idea that the eggs are there is like, it's weird. I've never been in a library and thought, oh, I wonder if there's eggs in here.
yeah.
You know, like it wouldn't have even occurred
that's
to
Well,
me.
I would just assume no, because like it's
No.
not a farm or a restaurant. So like, what would the eggs be doing there?
I felt so strongly when the question asker said, like, leave him on the desk. And then I thought, I actually am not 100% sure eggs need to be refrigerated.
I think there's some.
I mean, like all things, they will eventually return to the loam.
True.
Yeah.
But I do think that they can sit out on a counter for a while. Let's not advise people on food handling. As funny and as safe as that is, maybe we shouldn't be making those calls on. We're all Googling it. We might as well just look. and
No,
see.
I think I don't actually care what you do with your eggs.
You
Don't
should take
throw
them, though.
Don't throw them out though. That seems
unwashed eggs will last 2 weeks.
On the
Okay.
counter?
Now, if this is a weekly delivery, you do need to solve this quickly.
It's gonna
because
stack up.
if the egg person comes back and the eggs are not there, they will call the police.
Yeah.
Because they will assume you have been kidnapped. Because why didn't you get your eggs?
Huh.
Yeah.
So you need to get the eggs out of there quickly. I would not leave the eggs lying around.
Okay, but counterpoint, you do need either to alert the person who should be getting the eggs before you take them, or definitely after you take them, because I don't know how long in America
really-
maternity leave, not long enough, am I right?
Yeah.
But if they come back and they're like,
Ruining
there
comedy.
should be like 9 weeks of eggs here or whatever.
I think that it is a little. Question asker, I want to talk you through the options real quick. Should I leave them on our desk for a return? Should I throw them out? Should I send them back to the local farm? I don't want them to rot. I don't want them to go to waste.
There's one
I don't know
missing
where she
there.
lives. There's one missing there, and it is ask the person about the eggs. Maternity leave is not the phantom zone. Like,
Yeah.
you can indeed reach out to
Well,
people who are on parental leave.
It depends. I will say this: it depends on how far out from the date of delivery we are at. Not egg delivery, but
yes.
human
If
being
8
delivery.
hours after your
If it's-
child is born, someone's like, "What do you want me to do with these fucking eggs?"
Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. Just take them, make a little scramby. They're eggs. They're not missing them. They don't give a shit about these eggs. They made a person. Go have a
And
scramby.
again, farm fresh hand delivered eggs. They're paying a
They
premium.
care a lot about the eggs. I guarantee you this: they've thought about the eggs.
They've thought about the eggs.
Since-
They've thought about the eggs since the child has been born. They've thought like, "Oh, my eggs."
Now, maybe not. Well, here's the thing, though. The other side of it, oh, it's fascinating. I'm sitting there, right? I've just given birth to a beautiful child. And then I think about the eggs, maybe in the same breath. I don't know. Oh, now that that's off my mind, I can think about my eggs. what is the process I would do I call a library
How do I get these
supervisor to be like, hey, sorry, my eggs are still being delivered to the library. Can you do something
God,
with
it
those?
sounds wrong, doesn't it, when you say
Yeah.
it?
It is also okay. Now there is also another possibility here is you're going to have to go to your supervisor to get this phone number if you don't already have it.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to go to your boss's boss and you're going to say, hey, I need Joan's phone number. And they're going to say, why? And you're going to say, fuck, I was afraid you would ask that. I have an egg question for Joan and I need a, Joan just gave birth to a child.
What
Yeah.
if
Do
the
not bother
supervisors don't
Joan.
know eggs are coming in? What if you do this and you blow up Joan's whole spot? And
That's
like,
what I'm saying. You go to your
someone
supervisor's
bring eggs?
supervisor.
Joan gets what delivered where? Here?
This
The
is
library?
a library. This is not a farm
You mean
or
books
restaurant.
about eggs, right? Surely you mean books about eggs.
Do you mean
maybe
book eggs?
periodicals? Periodicals about eggs? Eggs Weekly or something? Oh, she gets delivered Eggs Weekly, the magazine. Surely you mean.
Absolutely.
She wouldn't get physical, maybe wooden eggs to decorate for children. Please tell me that's what you mean, Derek. I don't want to have to fire Joan. She just had a baby.
Food eggs, then. So is there a place outside she keeps them? In the library, inside. Wow.
Under lock and key. Just sitting on
Just sitting on her desk. Oh, boy. You've given me a lot to think about.
Joan, I hope your baby's well. Don't bother coming back.
I found out about the eggs, Joan. I know about the eggs.
I told her about the eggs, Joan.
Joan,
made
I'm
a
sorry I
mistake.
didn't know.
I didn't mean to ruin everything.
Can I take you guys to the wizard's shack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take me
cool.
there, Captain.
All right. Hop
Put
on.
me in a little papoose.
Yeah, sure. You both are in papooses around me, and
Two papooses? Papoosai?
two papooses, and I've got my rocket, and we blast off to the wizard's house.
I have a pamplemousse papoose that
I love
my
that.
kids
I
just
love that. That's so good.
Love that.
How to make a staff. Making a staff for use in the woods
Okay.
or for use in magical rituals can be a fun project.
Or both.
Once you've found a stick that seems appropriate for your purpose, you can learn to carefully prepare it and tailor it to whatever you have in mind. Want to have a helpful walking stick? Want to LARP with your friends? Want to perform pagan rituals? We've got you covered with the various methods in this article.
This sucks. You know why it sucks? Because when you said how to make a staff, I realized there was a tiny, tiny little voice inside me. It's like, hell yeah. Let's make a staff.
Oh,
Hey, you should. Hey, J-Man, you know how to do wood stuff. Why don't you make a fucking staff?
Justin, here's what I will propose. I believe that within all of us, there is an inherent desire and understanding. How many times have you been, no matter what age, if you find yourself outside
Yes.
and you find a longish stick and you
Yes.
think, oh, this is the perfect
That's
walking
a
stick, this is
staff.
perfect. And I think it's not because there is a platonic perfect staff, Justin, but because there is a perfect staff for each individual person and they know it. They know
well, and
it when they
but
see
it's also this is what's so great about a staff. It really does fill several gaps in the human psyche. So like anybody walking on the ground, walking in the forest, sees a big beautiful stick on the ground, they think I would like that staff. Maybe it's for hiking support. Maybe it is for bobcat weapon, or maybe
Battling
it's because
Balrogs.
you think you are Gandalf the Grey and you want
Or
to
Gandalfini. And you just want to,
maybe you're
take the
Gandalfini.
butt of the staff to your competition's face.
Maybe you got a
here.
little Tom Bombadil action where you're just like a wanderer through the fort. You feel like with this
A lot of
staff,
Lord
you'll
of the
really
Rings.
take time to.
A lot of Lord of the Rings in
that's
this
going to be
photograph.
one of the biggest touchstones. You could also
is
be,
a
if you're
huge
me,
staff.
and you're 10 years old, Donatello.
Donatello.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many reasons to pick up a big, cool-looking stick in the woods. So that's why I think this is a powerful
that's actually a
project.
Teddy Roosevelt quote, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah.
It's a biological impulse, is what you're saying.
Yes.
You're saying that, like, there's something deep within me. It's like, yes, the most basic tool, a kick-ass staff.
Yeah,
I would go
I should-
deeper, Justin, and say not biological, but rather metaphysical. I think our ancestors' spirits, the energy calls
epigenetics.
forward to us and goes,
Love
look at
that.
that fucking cool stick, man. You could you could take down a mastodon with that shit.
Yeah, that's
Grab
it. You'll need that. Hey, we can make a pretty kick-ass mastodon spear out of that, huh? Oh,
Yeah, grab
what's
that now.
Shit.
Don't keep me in suspense, man.
Method 1, making a hiking/survival staff. I will go through this section as quickly as is possible.
Yeah.
Collect dead wood of the appropriate height. Yeah, no shit. Green wood is too bendable to be effective as a walking or survival stick, so only collect dead wood to make for possible staffs.
They gotta stop saying survival stick. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
What do you mean?
like what do they mean like by a walking or survival stick?
Well, you're
Like,
going
what's
to walk with
survival
it, Justin, or you're going to survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, this one's important to do and should be doable by basically anyone. Look for hickory or ash. Now, remind me, you guys are kind of wood guys, not necessarily woods guys, but if I'm walking around and I'm not
Or guys
finding
made of wood. Important.
Yes.
I am a Zach Woods guy though.
Okay.
What a talent.
If I'm walking around the woods and I'm not finding any hickory or ash, I should stop looking, right? Because that just means those trees maybe aren't in this particular forest.
Yeah, that's the one problem with forest is that you do not have infinite trees to choose from.
Yeah.
If you, for example, needed to harvest luscious coconut, for example,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
part of your walking stick procedure, that would not be an option available
Yeah.
to you here in West Virginia, for example.
Other good wood for walking sticks include
Is
vine.
coconut an invasive species? Have we found
don't
out?
know.
Palm
I don't
trees, are they invasive? If I
don't know.
plant a
It's-
coconut, what
Got
happens?
some fucking invasive pears over here. They stink like shit. They're
got
beautiful.
stinky
They're
pears?
flowers. Yeah.
Stinky invasive pear.
Stupid.
I bet there's a way to
Stupid
prepare
invasive
those.
pears.
that-
Bradford pears, dumbass. Fucking Bradford pears everywhere.
Bradford
All
pear,
right.
People
So
plant a lot of them. Oh, they're beautiful. They stink like shit. They're invasive. And they're covering the whole fucking town because these stupid ass. I bought a chainsaw so I could start taking out Bradford pears when I
Yeah.
see them.
I hope stupid deer eat stupid Bradford pears and shit themselves to death. Yeah, I said it. I hate deer. Deer.
whoa,
I hate
holy shit, Travis, that's a
saw-
wild escalation.
I
deer
saw
have
great-
killed many of my trees, and I hate them.
I saw a great TikTok where they're like, here's how you properly prune a Bradford pear. And then they get a chainsaw and they just cut it in the
Fucking
trunk and
kick
fucking
ass.
cut it
Sick.
because they suck. Fuck Bradford pears.
And
Oh,
deer.
you heard me. Fucking invasive ass,
listen,
stinky, beautiful trees.
Travis,
Deer
I
are
feel like-
just giant, beautiful rats. I hate
Travis,
them.
you keep trying to rope Justin into a movement that is
He's not
so...
coming with me. I know.
No, yeah. And also, yeah, sure. Okay, so remove bark and notches. Use a sharp pocket knife to whittle off the bark, taking extra care to smooth out any tiny branch notches or uneven places. Yeah, again, like we're all doing this. Is this why you guys are knife guys? So if you
Part of
find a
it.
stick, yeah.
It's not nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I use
I feel like people might think you're joking. I've seen you both whittle. Casually.
I'm not joking. I always have a knife. What are you talking about? Me. That's one thing that Jerry Seinfeld and I have in common. We always have a pocket knife. He has a really fancy one, but it's,
That says
I don't
a
know
lot
if-
about him, though, doesn't it? I bet he doesn't use it.
in his video, his like 15 essentials I carry, he took great pleasure in informing us it was discontinued.
Damn.
Just like comedy.
Damn.
Way to flex. Just like comedy, it's been discontinued.
Woke
by the
left
woke
took my
left.
knife away. The woke left TSA took my knife away by Jerry
It's not-
Seinfeld.
It's just the least predictable pivot you could have possibly imagined. Fucking the guy that played Jay Peterman is on Fox News like, you tell him, Jerry Seinfeld, you're finally on the winning team with me, Jay Peterman from Seinfeld and Rob Schneider. Anyway, the staff.
I don't like this next step. I know we usually, I just want to say that out loud. Step 4, seal with stain.
No.
If you want to give your staff a clean and durable finish, stain it with a good wood finish or wiping stain. Just like, don't do that. Don't do that because the ultimate goal for any walking stick is when you reach the end of your life's journey, you plant it into the ground and you lay down and you gently die next to it. And from it, it springs a beautiful tree. That won't
Your
happen.
Children's children.
Yes, and then one day your DNA will have been preserved in the sap of that tree, and aliens will be able to bring you back to life. That's
Listen,
real
if you-
shit.
But if you don't finish it, then you could it could move, it could rot.
No.
Finish it could help protect the wood.
Okay, Justin, but here's the thing.
You're going to be out there in the mud tromping around. It's going to warp.
There's not a lot of things I believe in.
Sticks hate being in soil. Oh, no, wait. They become kick-ass trees when they do that.
Here's my...
Actually, Griffin, when the sticks are on the ground, the next stop for them is dirt. They're going to become
do you mean
dirt.
fucking nature's way, Justin?
Yeah, dog,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't want nature. I don't want fucking nature to claim my staff.
No,
that I worked
nature...
so
okay,
hard to
Justin,
make.
you've never been so fucking wrong in your life. I love
You're
you so
way
much.
off base, dude.
You're way fucking off base. You're going out in the woods staffless. Nature provides you the perfect
that's a
walking
loner.
stick.
That's a loner,
Yes,
my
thank
man.
you.
It's my staff.
No,
It's not,
no,
dude.
It's not.
I made
That's
it.
nature's.
You
Nature
didn't
said,
make shit.
No, fucking Mother Gaia made that staff for you to
It
use.
came out of a tree, dog.
It provided.
I used my hands, and I took it from God, and I said, "This is mine now."
not
I
God.
made
God
it
has
into
nothing
my
to do with
image.
nature, Justin, and you know it.
I
saying
just-
Mother Gaia, our
Okay,
verdant.
well, now, Travis, you and I are in different
I'm
camps.
just
We're
saying, you seal the staff, and it'll protect it so your kids
don't
don't have
it
to come to a
always seem
dumb.
to go
Listen.
that you don't know what you got till
He's
it's
gonna do
gone.
the whole chorus,
You
just-
sealed your staff, and you're so fucking wrong.
No, you seal your staff.
No,
and then
when you
give it to
finish
your
the
kids.
walk, you finish your hike, you lay
plant
the
it
staff
and you
back
die
down.
gently next
no,
to the-
you lay the staff back down for the next person who's hiking from the opposite direction to find, and then
Okay,
they leave it at the end of the trailhead.
You plant your staff in the ground next to you as you die. And then me, I've got a cool finished staff, and I walk past you and I say, "Oh, I didn't die because my staff wasn't rotten. It helped me to walk."
Wait.
You die because your staff broke at a worst possible moment and you fell and hit your head on a river rock, and now you're dead because you didn't
Justin,
finish your staff.
Wait, hey, tell me that you
He's
would
getting me now,
train.
Travis. I gotta-
Don't yell-
tell me
don't
you
yell-
would train
don't
a
yell
crow
at me.
instead of
Don't yell.
befriending a crow without telling me. Am I
Yeah.
right, Justin? You're out here training the crow to do your bidding while I'm making friends with the crow and doing
Oh my
it one on
God.
one.
Guys, there's there's a stink bug in my coffee lid.
Oh,
Yeah,
juice.
nature's retaliating against Justin. Nature
Look at this.
sent that to teach you a fucking
Oh,
lesson.
shit, dog. That's
Guys,
so gross.
That sucks. My mouth was hard.
Ah, the power of Mother Gaia.
What do I do? I'm
You
freaking
need to
out,
get.
guys. My mouth-
You need to go out and return some of your fucking sealed
I'm
staffs.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm taking back all the wood. I'm taking it back to Home Depot so nature can have it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesus. Please, Jesus of stink bugs, forgive me. Forgive my fucking hubris. Unbelievable. That's the gross. I'm gonna have to take the lid and burn it.
And maybe your mouth too.
Oh God, do you think it was in there with the coffee?
Yeah, man, Justin, I did.
I thought it tasted bad all day.
Yeah, it was tasted stink buggy,
shit.
huh?
Fuck.
Guys,
Sucks.
I think we have to go to the money zone. I just want to point out we didn't even get to the magic staff stuff.
We're
of
not
that.
going to go to the money zone. We'll take a late money zone.
Okay.
You can't get me all worked up about staffs and then not tell me how to make one.
Okay, so
Just because I'm building Charlie in the Chocolate Factory and Wonka's entire goddamn factory single-handedly.
okay, so I'm gonna jump ahead. Making a magic.
You're still drinking the coffee though.
I need it to funny.
okay.
I need my coffee to do the talking and the podcasting.
It's
Don't
just
even
stink
talk
bug.
to
See,
me.
now who's being a nature hater, Travis? It's just a stink
Yeah.
bug.
Stink bug stigma.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
How about collect wood after a storm? Many Wiccans and other neo-pagans believe that wood felled by a storm is imbued with supernatural powers.
Yeah, man. Look
yeah,
at
I would say so.
fucking the natural. He gets that
Yeah.
bat. He gets Wonder Boy from the tree struck by lightning and makes him super good at baseball. That's
Yeah.
basically. Hey guys, a bat is a baseball staff.
Wow, Travis. That's pretty cool, man. So they're like sport wizards
Correct.
as a baseball player. That's pretty
Yes.
cool.
Wizards of Whack.
Wizards of Whack is
'Cause They're
actually-
whacking the baseballs real hard.
Yeah, no, I know. But Wizards of Whack does sound like a sort of early, maybe late 90s pornographic website. Like maybe one of the first ones actually out there that you get on your AOL.
Why isn't anyone visiting our site? They don't like
don't get
baseball,
it.
sir.
Select a stick with significance. In magic, staffs are traditionally symbolic of male energy and are often linked to the wind and sun.
Why would it be associated with male energy, do you think?
I can't even fathom it. Often they're made of hickory or oak. This is boring. When you find a prospective staff, sit with it. Hold it in your hands.
Hell yeah.
Try to get a feel for its energy. When you hold the right one, you'll know it. Ideally, your staff will be 3 to 5 feet in length. why put that there at the end? Like, if I find a real chode of a staff and I'm like vibing with it, you're saying like I can't rock with that.
It is also insulting to think that a person would make an 18-inch staff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they would.
This doesn't seem right.
Maybe that's what they like. Maybe that's the staff they're looking. Maybe that's their journey.
That's called a shillelagh, and it can get the fucking job done, dude.
Yeah, absolutely, it can. Listen to Peaky
I actually
Blinders
like
over here.
when you find with a real gnarled, lumpy end on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna Bill Sykes my way around a tavern with this,
Put
baby.
a right shine to a governor.
WikiHow has crashed.
Bill the Butcher's coming at me, and here I've got my shillelagh. I'm taking him the fuck out. That's a kill, right? Speaking of Daniel Day-Lewis, I wanted a proper fight. That's a wound.
Do you mean the
That's
guy
a
that
kill.
goes ham?
What?
Do you mean the guy that goes ham on all that shit?
Yeah, the guy who goes ham and all that shit. I'm out here, Daniel Day-Lewis, hanging around in the woods with my shillelagh, fighting, I think, Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know. I only watched Gangs of New York while I was on morphine with kidney stones and shit. But
What movie is this for, Daniel? I'm not even sure there's a movie anymore. You're just doing the weirdest
going
things I
ham.
can think of.
I drink your milkshake. Help me. Help me. I've gone too deep.
I can't find Dan.
I'm going to kill a bear. What?
I'm looking for Danny. He was the boy I was.
Please, somebody make a movie about Daniel Day-Lewis and let me play Daniel Day-Lewis so I can get back to myself. It's like Weird Actor Quantum Leap.
This was going to get him out of retirement. The Daniel Day-Lewis story.
Someone hit my factory reset switch.
You have to
Daniel
stick a
Day-Lewis
safety pin
bio.
in the small hole of my back.
Please. We have to go home.
Hey, listen, Paul Thomas Anderson, I want to help. I got to finish this defrag real quick and then I'll be over
Real quick. I need you to choose my time zone.
Is Daniel ready? I don't know. He's blinking. Is that,
He's blinking blue.
What color?
In 3.
What color
Yeah.
is the light? It's kind of like a purple, dark purple, or light purple is very important.
okay, this is going to sound wild, but you're going to hit it with a wrench as hard as you can.
Charge or bless the staff. Depending on your practice, you may have a particular ceremony appropriate for the purpose of charging an object or blessing it in preparation for magic. I don't like this. I don't have this. I don't have a practice. I came here to learn how to make a magic staff, and one of the steps you provided is make the magic staff in the way you do it.
Make it. They're basically saying do something magic to it.
You just gotta get your
magic.
you gotta get your kyber crystals. And
No, I don't have those. Again, this
what?
is
You don't
why
have your
I
kyber crystals, Justin?
Now, I do just want to say, step 6, Travis has jumped ahead, adorn the top of the staff with a charged stone or crystal of significance to you.
A kyber
I
crystal
mean,
is
could
the
be
way
a
to
kyber
go.
crystal for sure.
I prefer, if I can get it, a black kyber crystal because it's fucking cool as shit.
Fuck
It
yeah,
is cool.
dude.
It is. That even makes sense, man. How do you see it?
Yeah,
What?
right.
That's how they get you, though. Invisible lightsaber. You're like,
Invisible
here comes that
lightsabers,
Jedi.
but they'll light up your cool like frog posters.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Love that.
Do you think they ever light joints with lightsabers? I bet somebody does, right? That's cool.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm going to
cool,
just
right?
skip the last section of this is making a LARP staff. Just use your magic staff. No one's going to be able to.
Well,
Don't
you gotta
hit
be
nobody
careful
with
there
it.
because if
Don't
you're
hit nobody with
LARPing
it.
and you pretend to cast a spell, but you're using your real magic staff, it could get a little dicey.
I mean, do you want to fucking weave a story of magic and fantasy, or
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
lean into it. Do a little bit of
Good fucking
practical
point.
magic.
I love that movie.
If I could make magic things, I wouldn't need a staff.
Whoa, you don't need
I'm
a foci?
sorry.
What the fuck, Justin?
That is the first thing, actually, that a
I
court
didn't
wizard
realize,
does need
Justin,
to-
that you were so fucking advanced in your magical training that you no longer needed foci to help
Yeah.
train you.
No,
Because
I'm
fucking
not-
Harry Dresden's out here. He's been doing it for like 50 years. He still uses his staff.
He needs his
still
foci.
uses his blasting rod. He still uses his shield bracelets. He still uses his power rings. But
Are these
Justin's
real
out
things
here-
this guy has?
Yeah,
He
Justin's
sounds like
out here
Iron
talk-
Man.
Yeah, man, he's the Iron Man of magic. Justin's out here talking big shit game about how he can do magic without foci. Go off, Justin. Tell
Yeah.
me, King, how do you do your magic without? Is it when you're finishing and sealing your goddamn staffs?
Your staff.
I just hoped that there would be more practical, step by step, like construction plans in the WikiHow. I think.
Okay,
I
go
didn't
to
skip
Home
it.
Depot, buy a 5-foot dowel rod of
This
fucking
energy.
that's half-inch thick and paint it all different whimsical colors. Is that what you want, Justin?
Thought it would be more fun to find one in the forest and then figure out what to do with it to make it a staff. I just thought
The
that'd
magic
be
will
fun.
tell you. Fucking read a book, dog.
The magic will tell you, Juice. Actually, you do seem kind of foolish now.
If the magic would tell me, why do I need WikiHow?
Because
why can't I just...
WikiHow is inherently magic. God damn it, Justin.
Okay,
Is this
yeah, all right.
101?
That
What's
makes
up,
perfect sense.
bud?
That makes perfect sense.
I did skip
It's
the segment.
Wiccan How. That's what it's short for.
We're not going to say anything funnier than that. Let's go to the Money Zone.
Thank you.
It's better with you.
I love Bombas socks.
Then why don't you marry him? Boom. Roasted.
I am.
Such a weird energy.
It's such a weird vibe.
No,
Because-
I've seen how happy you guys are together, and I feel like you've just been kicking the can down the road, Griffin, and I think it's time
No,
to
you know
commit.
what? No, you know what? No, I won't play this game with you. These aren't living things that you can marry or fall in love with, Travis. They're just socks,
Yeah.
but they're the best socks in the world,
Okay.
and you need them.
Okay.
I don't want people to think like by taking a silly tone with this that I don't like mean it from my heart. Like,
Okay.
Bombas socks.
I'm sorry.
are
I didn't know you were
important to me.
so... Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Griffin.
They got honeycomb arch support. They got anti-blister tabs. They're genuinely very comfortable socks. They're comfortable in ways that you didn't know you needed your sock to be comfortable until you put one of these bad boys on.
This is not bullshit. This is jokes out of the room. When I put on a Bombas sock, yes, like I'm going through my socks. At this point, admittedly, 75% of my socks are Bombas socks. But that kind, the like ankle high, like honeycomb. When I put
perfect.
those on, I'm like, I'm getting shit done today.
I'm
yeah,
getting
you can
shit
do
done.
anything.
Anyway, get comfy this spring and give back with Bombas. Oh, I didn't even talk about the fact that when you buy their socks, tees, or underwear, yeah, they got those too. You also
the best.
donate essential clothing to someone facing homelessness. To date, Bombas has donated over 100 million clothing items and counting. It's genuinely the best. Get comfy this spring and give back with Bombas. Head over to bombas.com/mybrother and use code MyBrother for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/mybrother and use code MyBrother at checkout.
You guys looking for a doctor? Well, you know what I always say. If you need a doc, then you got a Zoc. That's right, we're talking about ZocDoc this week. As I get older, I've noticed new and interesting ways that my body begins to fail me. And with that, I must search for new doctors to look at those specific areas of my body that perhaps I've never even considered maintenance on before. You know what I mean? You know.
You got a podiatrist who's just like, yeah, man, you're fucked up. It's fucked up down
bud.
there now. How old are you?
It's all a mess.
Like, that's what happens, man.
And when that happens, God bless. I think it's harder. We talked about this on some episode. I think it's easier to make new friends than to find a doctor, right? Like, so the idea. Maybe I said the opposite of the episode.
And finding a friend who's a doctor, forget about it.
Well, that's probably
What a
easy
gift,
for you,
though.
Justin, because your wife is a doctor, and I assume she has friends that are doctors.
Wow. Guess I'm pretty cool.
Okay. But you know what else is pretty cool? ZocDoc.com. That's
Yeah.
right. Because they can help you find a doctor in your area and book those appointments, doctors that'll make you feel comfortable, listen to you, prioritize your help. And it's a free app. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, which is fucking huge. And you can usually see your book doctor between just 24 to 72 hours, which is incredible. Sometimes you can even get same-day appointments. You got to check that out, right? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. I just wanted a commitment for once. So go to ZocDoc.com/mybrother and download ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/mybrother, ZocDoc.com/mybrother.
I wish I could go back to like medieval times and say to like a person, like the prince or whatever, ZocDoc.com, and then they would be like,
ZocDoc.com.
you are a sorcerer. This sorcerer has come from distant lands.
No, that can't be a sorcerer. He sealed his staff.
Yeah.
He's clearly a faker.
He's a phony fucking jabroni.
Hello, teachers and faculty. This is Janet Varney. I'm here to remind you that listening to my podcast, The JV Club with Janet Varney, is part of the curriculum for the school year. Learning about the teenage years of such guests as Allison Brie, Vicki Peterson, John Hodgman, and so many more is a valuable and enriching experience. One you have no choice but to embrace because, yes, listening is mandatory. The JV Club with Janet Varney is available every Thursday on Maximum Fun or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you. And remember, no running in the halls.
If you need a laugh and you're on the go, try STOPPODCASTI.
Were you trying to put the name of the podcast there?
Yeah, I'm trying to spell it, but it's tricky.
Let me give it a try.
Okay.
If you need a laugh and you're on the go, call STOPPPAD. It'll never fit.
No, it will. Let me try. If you need a laugh and you're on the go, try STOPPPDCOO. We are so close.
Stop podcasting yourself.
A podcast from MaximumFun.org.
If you need a laugh and you're on the go.
Okay. Time out. I'll come back a second.
Huh. I do
It
hear
sounds
like
like Skrillex being played in another room.
like trap, dance. Oh, it's getting louder.
It's getting louder.
Turn it down!
Oh,
Yeah! Turn it down! I gotta do the thing!
huh.
Turn it down! Daphne, turn it down!
Who's Daphne?
What's up, buddies?
Hey, Richard!
Boys. Happy spring! Spring has sprung. I'm here to do the thing.
Yeah. Hey, Richard, real quick.
Spring, first day of spring. I always come to you in the beginning of a season.
Yeah.
And here he is to guide you into spring or whatever.
We're going to get demonetized, actually, if you do keep Skrillex in the background. If you could ask Daphne. Who is
Hey,
Daphne?
Skrillex! Turn it! Stop!
Oh, it's not a recording. You've got actual Skrillex there with
yeah, his
you.
real name is Daphne. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Daphne Skrillex. His full name.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
he's
cool.
hanging out
Isn't it?
here. We've got the whole. Yeah, so yeah, happy spring. Happy to be here to do this show. I'm sorry I've been a little preoccupied, guys. Been really busy over here.
What have
With
you
what?
been doing?
What's been going on?
Well, I'm kind of not doing like living by myself anymore. It started to work out bad. So I got like kind of a group of people
Oh,
here
shit.
that are staying with me.
Are you
Like
doing
friend-
a
like friends of
content
yours?
house?
So one of you speak at a time.
Are you
guys.
doing a content house?
Well, it's a house. Well, we call it Love Base Alpha.
Okay.
It's how do you say abandoned Aldi? Yeah,
That's how
it's
you
like
say it. Yeah.
Abandoned Aldi will do.
Yeah, but we call it Love Base Alpha, and this is kind of our spot. You know, we're
And Skrillex lives there?
prying eyes and prying noses stay far away from me. Richard's thinking everybody else.
Who else lives there?
Well, okay. Me,
Yeah.
Daphne Skrillex,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ringo is here.
Star?
Ringo is here.
Okay.
I cannot say more.
Did you say Ringo or
Oh, he
Rango?
winked. He did wink.
Rango.
Rango.
Hold on, wait. No, I do need to know now. Is it the animated gecko Rango? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes. He's here. Ringo is here.
Ringo and Rango?
Got them both,
Yes.
man.
I bet they have a
Ringo
lot of
Rango.
fun together with
Yes,
that. Yeah.
they hate each other, but it's so bad over here.
Oh,
sucks.
man.
Ringo Starr is always trying to step on them little Rango. He's like, get back here, but they smush you. It's terrible.
Oh, Tom and
Yeah.
It
Jerry
ruins,
aesthetic,
it
huh?
kills the vibe. But then there's about 700 other people and me.
Wow. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people to live
It
live with.
feels like that, man. You get to 300 and you're like, wow, there's so many people. And
Yeah.
then a lot more than that show up and they're so nice. to
Well,
me.
yeah.
It's hard to tell them like go somewhere else because they always say stuff like, "Oh, Richard, you know everything," or like, "Richard, you are sort of kind of a Jesus for
Wait,
us.
now, hold
and
on.
I'm like,
Richard,
hold on,
hold
guys.
on.
That's
what it
interesting.
sounds like you're describing is what I would call a cult.
Okay, so people, you could be using this word, and I do not know.
Yeah.
But let's talk about, because I don't feel that way. It's just friends.
Yeah,
Who
I
love
think
the
if that's the case, then it may
And we're
appear
doing
improper,
some
but-
stuff. We're doing some stuff with sense that the government doesn't like love. You know, they're not like wild about some of the things we're doing. So we like to kind of not tell them about it.
And Rango's comfortable with this?
Rango is the guy who made us buy all the guns to protect.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, Richard,
Now, you
Richard,
know
Richard.
now that that's too.
I begged him to stop.
Yeah.
I begged Rango. I said, Rango is too dangerous. We can't do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, it it is called the Symposium on Cosmic Harmony, and it's like my kind of friends. We kind of
I thought it was Love Base Alpha. I'm sorry,
Love
real
Base
quick.
Alpha is the building where we live.
Uh-huh.
The Symposium on Cosmic Harmony is sort of like our friend group. You know what I mean? Like
That's
you
the
would
group
say-
chat name.
It's a group chat. Is like the Symposium on Cosmic Harmony. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
so
it's
you would
like
say,
a
like,
group
come
chat.
hang out with the Symposium on Cosmic
You ever
Harmony.
heard the Wild Hogs?
Yeah.
The Tim
You know
Allen
how
movie?
they call themselves a Wild Hogs?
Yeah.
We are like, it's like that, except we call ourselves the Symposium on Cosmic Harmony.
Hey,
Yeah, same deal.
I really want to hear about Spring Sense, but before I do, just to
Tell you
check
anything
in.
you want about that. I'd love for you to get you guys down here.
Perfect. How do you feel about woke left and how it's affecting comedy these days, Richard?
Right. It's so cool that you say that. we are all woke here at the it's all about cosmic wakefulness, cosmic harmony,
Yeah.
cosmic unity.
Love base.
And that means woke left, you are welcome. Hardcore right, like so bad, like you'll get grossed out because of how far. Come on in.
Oh,
you know what I
Richard,
mean? Like,
now-
say whatever nasty things. It's open here. It's about sense. The thing is, the
Yeah.
scents have to be. This is scent harmony, but everything else is a really bad.
Word harmony
Like,
is
it's-
not the
word
priority.
harmony is not a priority.
Okay. How is
right?
that going, Richard?
It smells good. To me.
Okay.
No, but how
yeah.
does it look and
Smells.
sound and feel? Like, how do the actions?
What's it like
that
to be there?
Your roommates
I
take you
have been
feel?
locked inside here with Skrillex. We barred the door. It's terrible out there, guys. I need you to come get me. This is why I call you. Please, listen, okay, fine. Rango took over. Rango said,
Fuck.
yeah, Rango said, Richard, I have all the guns. I'm taking over. And me and Skrillex hid in here. We boarded up the doors. You guys gotta come here. We're in the freezer. We
But then we'll
boarded
have
up
to
a-
fight through Rango and his goons to get
That
here.
sounds tough, dude.
I shouldn't have let him get so powerful, guys.
No,
It's
man.
my fault.
You should have
In a
seen it
way-
coming.
In a sense, some of this is my fault.
A little
In a
bit,
way.
Richard.
In a way, I feel like I just wanted to make a scent community where everybody could feel good
Yeah.
and smell better. You know what I mean?
I have good
and
news
now
for you,
everybody, what? Big one.
Yeah. The good news, Ringo is a government agent. He's been a plant. I'm going to pull some strings. I'm going to get
You're
you
coming home,
extracted.
pal.
We're going to need something from you,
Okay,
though. We're going to need
okay.
something from you.
This makes sense because I wondered why the Beatles sounded like he's from Indiana.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
was tricked.
Yeah.
He's 6'3".
And I guess...
He sounds Venezuelan. It's so confusing why he's a Ringo
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
me.
But it's
So that
it's
actually
enough
makes
going
perfect
on that
sense.
you couldn't pin it down, right? That was our
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
And as a representative of the government, I do need something from you before this kind of a little tit for tat.
Flip. I've been trying to flip since I opened it. Like the first day I opened it, I'm like, you better come stop
No,
me.
I do
Yeah.
want you to flip on Rango real hard. We've been trying to get him for a while now.
Yeah.
But I also do need to know the spring sense to look out for him. We're all kind of looking for those.
Oh,
things.
baby, when spring rolls in, and I kept waiting for you guys to point out it's 2 months late for the beginning of spring, but nobody really
Nobody knows
got
when it-
onto it.
who
to
knows?
it. But like vetiver,
Yeah.
you know, huge. Always, I love anything green is huge, but like we're kind of beyond artificial scents here.
Oh.
Okay, so it's kind of more about like the scents that aren't there. Does that make sense?
That part sounds good. Are you sure you want us to come get you? Because it
We've
does sound like you
carved
have
out-
a bit of a good thing going.
Well, listen, again, if it weren't for the fires, you would smell all of it like so good.
There's
but the
fires?
they're burning everything. Please, you have to come. I'm so scared. Please, Skrillex and I are out of Cliff Bars. And listen, Skrillex swears.
I think they're elevation bars because they're
Skrillex swears that he is out of PB, which is my favorite Cliff Bar.
Yeah.
And he says that we only have almond white chocolate left. And I know he's fucking lying to me.
Yeah.
I know he has the PB and he just won't share. So I need you guys to come beat up Skrillex for me and then get me out.
Okay.
We can do that. How's your walk? Because I noticed your cross necklace. I feel like you're usually rocking a cross and I'm not seeing it there.
That felt, I got confusing for me. For me to be like, the big guy has the answers, and then everybody looks like, we know. And then they look at me like, yeah? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'm the best one there is. Way better than Jesus. And then I have to go back later and be like, Jesus, you know I'm kidding you. You know, it's you and me forever.
Yeah.
Because I love him so much. And he saved my soul and go to heaven forever. Not like these people. They believe in a false idol of me. And they're going to I tried to tell them different. They don't listen to me anymore.
Richard, did you?
How hard?
Listen. Do they listen to people whose statue they tore down? No. You don't want to listen to somebody whose statue you tore down. I see them tear down my
They
statue.
tore down your statue?
It's not a big deal.
Oh, I'd be upset.
It
if
wasn't
that
even, buddy. It wasn't even a thing because the synth harmony was on point. I don't care what people are doing with their words or actions at all, as long as they smell so good.
So are there like brands or scents you'd recommend or?
Paco Rabanne, classic.
Yeah.
And also... Paco Rabanne is a classic, and another huge one is coming to pick up your boy Richard from this situation. As Moonbase Alpha is off of 64.
Moonbase Alpha, but we're looking for Love Base Alpha, so where do we go?
Moonbase Alpha is next door. It's where he stored all the guns. I'm in Love Base Alpha, which is the freezer with Skrillex. Please come help.
We're on our way.
We'll be there in about 4 hours.
Cool, buddy. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Can you send Justin back in?
What?
Send Justin back in so we can wrap up the
Yeah,
show?
absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go get them 1 sec. Sorry.
If a trace of that, if a stem of that song was playing in the background of that bit, it will be unusable. What's up, Strong Justin?
Sorry, guys. I made a huge BM for 30 minutes, and now I'm in my A shirt.
That's
What do you call
upsetting,
this?
Justin,
Tank
because
top?
Richard was only here for about 17 minutes.
Yeah.
That would imply
Oh, wow.
that during the Money Zone and some of the first half of the show, you were shitting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
who that was.
This week we're going to be in Vancouver and Washington. Now that Vancouver show is sold out, but I think I said Vancouver. The Vancouver show is sold out. Tacoma Taz is going to be Taz versus The Great Gatsby, which is going to be huge. So you can come see that. If you have a question you want answered at the MBMBaM show or wish to fungal or you want read aloud, you can email that to MBMBaM at MaximumFun.org and put your city in the subject line.
Thank you so much to Montaigne for the use of our theme song, My Life is Better With You. It is a crowd pleaser and a jam squeezer. And you got it.
Just real quick to slip in there, June 21st through the 23rd, Kansas City, St. Louis, and Tysons, Virginia.
Yes.
I wanted to mention that. Those
All
shows.
MBMBaM.
bit.ly/McElroy tours for tickets and more information.
Also, I mentioned it earlier in the episode, but we started putting out a series called Brothers Gate. Me, Justin, Griffin, and our dad Clint playing Baldur's Gate 3 together. You can find that on our McElroy family YouTube channel, along with a lot of other great stuff, including Clubhouse and gaming streams and all kinds of stuff. And check out McElroymerch.com for all the great McElroy merch. Justin, do you want to read you want to elevate the wish?
Yeah, for sure.
Lift it up.
I wish the coffee machine at work was more discreet. My name is Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
It's been my brother, me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
It's better with you. My life, it's better with you. My life,
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
Supported
directly
by you.